Hello. Welcome to this in-depth summary of the monumentally successful classic self-help book How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Originally published in 1936, this mega bestseller has gone on to sell over 30 million copies worldwide, making it one of the most popular and impactful self-help books of all time. The reason for its enduring popularity stems from Carnegie's timeless, practical principles and wisdom on improving your interpersonal intelligence, social skills, and emotional awareness to build more rewarding friendships, effectively lead and positively influence others, and achieve greater career advancement and business success. Over the next hour, I'll be thoroughly summarizing Carnegie's key ideas, insights, and actionable advice to become more socially skilled, empathetic, and a positively persuasive people person both socially and professionally. Let's dive deep into how to win friends and influence people. Part 1: The profound power of making people feel important. Carnegie kicks off How to Win Friends and Influence People by explaining that the foundational key to increasing your popularity and ability to connect authentically with others comes down to showing sincere, genuine interest in them by making them feel important. Some effective ways to do this include making eye contact, smiling and remembering people's names when interacting, paying sincere compliments on their strengths or virtues, and listening attentively and patiently when others speak instead of just waiting for your turn to talk. Ask thoughtful, engaging questions about their interests, career, or families to get them to open up. Let them do the majority of the talking in conversations. When appropriate, offer words of encouragement. The more you can make people feel deeply appreciated, valued, and cared for, not just a means to get something from them, the more their heart opens to you. This principle of sincere appreciation is potent for winning people over. Part 2: Winning people over through empathy rather than critique. Carnegie notes that our natural instinct when disagreeing with someone or disapproving of their actions is often to directly criticize or condemn them. But he advocates that, whenever possible, it is more powerful and persuasive to empathize first and walk a mile in their shoes, sincerely seeking to understand their perspective, mindset, and motivations before considering how to guide them positively to your way of thinking. If you must offer someone constructive criticism or disapproval, Carnegie offers a thoughtful process to inspire change while minimizing offense. Always begin by first establishing genuine rapport, building some common ground, and praising their virtues or strengths sincerely. Only then tactfully transition to the critique itself by starting with admitting your own comparable mistakes or faults to soften the blow. Wrap up by encouraging and reminding them of their potential so they leave feeling inspired to improve themselves, not belittled. Part 3: The magic of quickly admitting faults to diffuse anger. Carnegie reveals that when you make a mistake that angers someone, immediately admitting the fault with humility and sincerity often quickly dissolves their anger, allowing for a civil discussion of how to rectify or improve the situation. However, fiercely defending a fault or denying it outright tends to only escalate negative feelings, rupture the relationship further, and eliminate any opportunity for constructive dialogue. The ability to say you're sorry earnestly, without excuses, and genuinely invite critiques of how you could act better in the future demonstrates strength of character and often earns respect. Part 4: Beginning interactions with goodwill to achieve cooperation. Carnegie advocates the wisdom of consciously starting any interaction, sales pitch, negotiation, or request in an exceedingly polite, pleasant, and friendly manner to establish rapport right off the bat. This makes people naturally much more receptive, open-minded, and cooperative than beginning an encounter coldly or aggressively. Be the first to greet people with cheerfulness and focused attentiveness to arouse their own instinct for friendliness and goodwill. Taking a moment to establish this affirmative tone and common ground up front preempts tension and defensiveness, opening the door for smoother interactions and increased willingness to collaborate down the road. Part 5: Inspiring affection and trust to positively influence others. Carnegie notes sagely that we must recognize other people's need for importance and appreciation. He emphasizes that the only way to truly get the best from someone is to genuinely give them the best you have. There are small but impactful ways you can make people like you that inspire trust and affection. These include maintaining a cheerful, positive demeanor, smiling readily, remembering meaningful details about them, and offering sincere compliments at appropriate times so they feel recognized as individuals. Also, share in their joy and refrain from passing judgment. Striving to find virtues, skills, and strengths you can admire in every person you meet builds bridges. Shared positive experiences form lasting bonds. Part 6. Letting others feel an idea is theirs to change minds. When you aim to influence someone's decision or bring them around to your way of thinking, Carnegie cautions that a direct mandate demanding change rarely works. People inherently resist being told what to do. Instead of imposing your opinions, let people feel the objective or request is actually their own idea. First, arouse an eager, intrinsic desire for action with questions and thought-provoking suggestions, planting seeds. Then let insights take root through their own inner realization, not force. Guiding others to self-discover the wisdom of your methods allows changing minds without resistance or resentment. They feel empowered, not overpowered. I hope this detailed summary helped provide a thorough overview of Dale Carnegie's timelessly useful principles and wisdom on transforming social intelligence, likability, and influential skills through the classic How to Win Friends and Influence People. Apply these emotionally intelligent techniques for improving relationships and achieving greater personal and career success.